We begin with breaking news tonight. A man killed after his car got hit by a train, and Metro Police say that driver went around the crossing gates. This happened on the east side of Indy near 34th and Arlington around 8:30 tonight. IMPD says the man's Apple Watch and his OnStar system actually reported a crash to police, and then when officers got there, they found an Audi hit by a CSX train and dragged 75 feet down the tracks. The conductor witnessed this crash. He told police the car went around the barricade and tried to beat the train.
Those crossing guards are there for a reason. We've got to stay on the right side of them. We can't really tell how fast the train is going when you're just looking down the tracks a little bit. So those trains are moving a little bit quicker than people think, and it's not worth your life to beat a train by 3 minutes.
The driver died on scene. CSX police are investigating along with IMPD. A man in Morgan County is in the hospital tonight after getting attacked in a home invasion. And investigators say the suspect is still on the loose right now. Our Marina Silva talked with people in Monrovia today where the attack happened. So what do they have to say, Marina?
Well, Jenny, a lot of the people I talked to today say they're scared. They feel unsafe knowing nobody's been arrested in this situation. Now, police have released a photo of someone they want to talk to in relation to the incident, but they've not said if that person is a suspect or a person of interest. Down State Road 39 in Monrovia, it's a quiet community.
We've lived here, 47 years?
That wasn't the case Saturday morning. Morgan County Sheriff's Office was called to this home for a home invasion. Police say a woman woke up to her husband screaming. She told police he was awake but had head injuries. He was rushed to the hospital and is expected to recover. The husband was able to tell investigators a male attacked him in his home and he was hit in the head with a, quote, large object. Right now, police don't know how the suspect got inside. Neighbors like Kenneth and Norma Pate say they're taking extra precautions to keep their home safe.
I intend to take care of this little area right here.
For other people living nearby, like Danny Pierce, he says it's a little scary knowing something like this happened in his community.
It's kind of scary, but the world itself is generally going bad. So I guess some things are to be expected, and we'll just have to lock our doors from now on.
Pierce has lived here for 20 years with his family. He agrees it is quiet and is upset this would happen and hopes the man is going to be okay.
I understand he was a veteran, Marine veteran, so I want to thank him for his services, and anything that any of us can do for him, we'll be glad to help.
Now police are left to find out who did this and why. The man who was attacked is expected to survive. We have the photo that police have released on our website, WTHR.com. If you have any information on who that person in the picture is, contact the Morgan County Sheriff's Office. Jenny, back to you.
All right, Marina, thank you. Tonight, IMPD shared some new body camera video showing an officer helping to save a newborn baby's life. This video is from October after a family called 911. Metro Police say Officer Kelly Chappell got there first just a minute after the baby girl was born in the home. Well, while talking to the mother, she realized the newborn wasn't breathing and mom was not prepared for the baby.
How far along are you? I didn't even know I was pregnant.
Well, tell them it's a brand new baby.
And you can see her working on the child there. Officer Chappell started doing chest compressions until on the baby until officers and firefighters EMS arrived on scene there. The baby was taken to Riley Hospital where IMPD says she is recovering right now. Wow. All right, let's give you a live look at downtown Indianapolis tonight. Certainly cold right now, but that will change soon. Matt's tracking some warmer weather and some rain as well for our holiday week.
Yeah, it does look kind of rainy for Christmas week overall.
It's a little dreary. You never want that for the holiday.
No. So no white Christmas here in Indiana. But if you're curious to see where the edge of white Christmases will be, because it's not far, we've got something on our website. You can go check those maps out.
I love that.
Yeah, it's not too far away, but we are going to be on the wetter side. We may even be a little, instead of green Christmas, maybe brown Christmas, a little muddy out there because of some of the scattered showers. This evening, it is chilly, but the good news is that those north winds have calmed down a little bit. And because they've calmed down, we're not getting those lake effect clouds like we were generally north and east of Indy. We were getting flurries there towards Marion and there towards Shenandoah. Muncie, we're getting a couple flurries. Winchester, Jay County, you were getting a couple flurries too. Wayne County as well. Just a little bit on and off and some extra clouds. If you go westbound, Danville, Avon, Brownsburg, Greencastle, you're asking what flurries? It was sunny today. We're going to share some of that sun from west to east by tomorrow. Right now it's 26 downtown, 26 for the Arties, 25 in Spencer, and 23. It is chilly on the campus of IU, but we are home because it is Christmas break. Not very much Christmassy weather because we are warming up. Coming up, we're going to let you know how this next big storm system hitting the West Coast is going to impact our weather for Christmas week. Jenny?
Thanks so much, Matt. Well, of course, we're talking about travel when we talk about weather as well. And gosh, airports across the country are packed this weekend as people count down the last days before Christmas. What you're looking at here is Chicago O'Hare, where they are expecting nearly 88% more passengers than last year. The TSA is expecting nearly 40 million people to go through U.S. airports between now and January 2nd. And they say Monday will be the busiest travel day of them all. Our Chase Howell talked with people locally hitting the roads and taking to the skies.
According to AAA, 119 million people will be traveling this holiday season. About 8 million of them will be flying, when 107 million will be driving.
Bags are packed and people are making the mad dash to be with their loved ones for the holidays.
We're going to Puerto Rico and I'm really excited.
And while some may be in a hurry to get through TSA to make their flights, others are taking a quick snooze, something one woman may do to pass the time while she waits 13 hours for her new flight.
It wasn't anything that we could change, or it's just spreading some cheer and being kind.
Over at the Plainfield rest stop off of I-70, people were hopping out of their cars to stretch their legs and use the restroom, like one family heading to Texas.
It's 2 days.
2 days?
Well, it is with them because they're only 5. We have 5-year-old twins. So we stop in Springfield, Missouri, and then we get there by the afternoon.
Back at the airport with signs in their hands, one family is waiting for their loved one to come back home to the heartland after months of training for the Navy.
Oh, I'm so excited. It's been about a month and it's felt like probably like the longest month of my entire life.
What do you think? What's your reaction going to be when you see him?
I'm just going to be so excited. Like it feels like coming home, you know?
Now, if you're one of those people taking to the skies to travel this holiday season, before you go through TSA, make sure everything's out of your pockets and make sure you have your boarding pass and your ID ready. Reporting here in Indianapolis, Chase Howell, 13 News.
You know, this holiday season, we've seen an incredible outpouring of support for families who need just a little extra help. And that continued today. The Ross Foundation hosted its 11th annual Making Every Kid Smile event. Over 1,000 kids got to pick up a holiday gift. Every child received a free book and candy and got to choose a toy as well. Founder Dee Ross says the goal is to make sure all children can celebrate the season.
We wanted to provide opportunities, experiences, and events that would really bring joy during these holidays. Every child deserves to have a beautiful Christmas.
And after Christmas, Ross is also hoping to recruit the next generation of young leaders here in Indy. He's looking for 15 to 20 kids to be part of a youth council. They would meet with local leaders and stakeholders to learn how to be a leader in their own communities. Still ahead tonight, calls for Apple to remove an AI news feature. The big mistake it made that has people questioning the technology. Next. And later, the Colts' playoff chances are down, but they are not out. The slim chances and a preview of tomorrow's game against the Titans.